like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of angels. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I drive on the streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through the hills 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses me windy. And I never worry, now that is a lie. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way.
Okay.
This is Christmas Eve. We're all here for Christine Towner's memorial. It's a group of Christine's friends. We all wrote letters to Christine, and we just wanted to get together and let the family know that her friends love her and miss her very much. Jennifer's mom's going to read the first letter.
Where do I begin about my wonderful daughter, Christine? I'm not going to be negative in any way. This is about how wonderful she was and is. She made her presence known even when she was inside me. Morning sickness, miracles, veins, and stuck in the hospital way before she was born. That girl, laugh out loud. After she was born, cesarean, she weighed almost 10 pounds. She was a big girl, and from then on, always made her presence known. She was a wonderful, full of life child, always busy and getting into mischief. But that was Christine. She had a lot of friends throughout elementary school, high school, and even when she went. She was a pearl of my eye, and others thought so too. She always made friends easy and always had a smile for everyone. Christine belonged to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and was so happy to be a part of Christ-based church. Oh, yeah. I remember one time they needed young men and women to go on semi-missions to see how they would be. That was one of the highlights of her love. She loved her Heavenly Father, and I'm sure the Lord blessed her for that. Well, I know He did.
Christine had a way about her that was so bright and beautiful, and if she could help you in any way, she did. She was very Christ-like at times. As her mother, I remember so many wonderful times with her and her sister Tessie. They loved each other so much, and even though there were times of laughing and crying and being silly, it seems like it was just yesterday. I could go on and on about my beautiful daughter, but we all know how much we love her and miss her. A piece of our lives is missing, and even though she is not here where we can see her, she is with us always, shining bright and watching over each of us. I know that with all my heart. In our religion, we believe families are forever, and yes, I and you will see her again and love her and hold her. She loves us all so much and is with us each day and watches over us all. My sweet Christine, how I love you, your mother.
aka my teeny tiny Tooneytown. From day one, we were BFFS's. Okay, I'm out of it. I'm BFFS. You were and always will be the best friend I ever had and will ever have. Even though you're not here with us, you will never be forgotten. Your time with us was cut short, very short. But I thank God for blessing me with you. I will always cherish my memories of you. You are truly one of a kind. You will always be and hold a very special place in my heart. You are my BFF forever. Should I say, what is that? What's a BFF?
Best friends forever.
Okay. All right. So I don't look like an idiot for the whole rest of this. Forever, and no one would ever replace you, ever. I love and miss you more than words can express. I know you're in a better place. I feel it deep in my heart. I felt your message, and you told me you were okay. You didn't mean for it to happen as it did, and you're sorry, you're hurting, but you're okay. It was very comforting, but I believe you're not here. I know you're watching over us and want us to make you proud. I am so thankful I have the support of your family. It's hard, but you're hanging in and hanging on to each other. Your mom, Jesse, David, Kevin, we're all there for each other. I always feel better after talking to them. We all love you so much, and I know we will always stay connected and continue to make you proud of us. For the love of Teeny, we are all one big happy family, just doing our best to be patient until we are together again. We all love you very much. I really miss you, Teeny. I know you're watching over us, and you're always in our hearts. Amen. Miss John.
Okay. I wrote, Dear Christine, I was shocked to hear from Jennifer what had happened. I think I saw something on a social site that was a clue and felt a ton of bricks fall on me, which had me almost covering my mouth with my hand, and I could feel my eyes were wide open because my normal sleepy head was suddenly awake, and I kept repeating something like no over and over. And I knew I had to talk to Jennifer, but I hesitated because I believe I didn't want to hear the truth. But during my hesitating and knowing that these things do happen, because it happened to me when my friend was killed, and then I knew I had to call her without hesitation, because I will never know if my experience will help anyone, but if it will, then so be it. But before I dialed Jen up, I remembered that I still had your jacket from the faux pas on the New Year's Eve. And guess what? I was wearing it. So I called Jen up, and yes, it's true. And of course, it hit me so hard in an unusual way. It hit hard because whenever I saw you, I always could see the promise you held. I don't know why, but many of us walk through life disbelieving much of ourselves and allowing fear to rule over who we really are or want to be. I learned some of where that was for you, and I had the same bad mojo. So we shared this kind of fear and wanted to overcome it. So when I knew you were going to be at the New Year's Eve party, I was so excited because I figured out exactly how yours and my night would be, because it ran like a movie in my head, that we would become karaoke buddies and cheer each other out of our fears of performing while others stared. And so we did for a bit, but the movie in my head didn't happen fully, because in my movie this year would have seen us very often going to different clubs and playing, finding out that one or both of us would win some sort of prize, and better yet, it was those who were there listening wanted more, a lot more. And so our bond grew stronger, as did our happiness, because we both were doing exactly what we loved so much and could finally share this fully in our element. And, oh yeah, and we both have perfect smiles because the offers are pouring in for us to become part of a great band. So you see where my movie in my head goes, but what happened was different. So we went on with our lives, and now that dream will not happen, at least in this life. But I want to tell you that I hope you sing in all your freedom every note for as long as you may, and hope to hear you again when that is possible. I always remember your sweet and sincere smile because your eyes always sparkled, and I knew you were really cool people because you were Jennifer's friend, and she always had the coolest friends. Me and everyone will miss you till we meet again. Oh, and if you see anyone I know, could you please give them a real hug, nice hug for me, and tell them that's for me. Thank you, and remember, love always, Uncle Scott. Can you get